Caribbean nations meet in the Bahamas to determine the way forward for a modern parliamentary system. Good evening, everyone. I'm Chris Saunders, and this is the weekend edition of the Bahamas Tonight. Parliamentary delegates from across the region, the Americas and the Atlantic region, are in the capital for the Commonwealth Parliamentary Association Conference. The event, which officially opens on Monday, is being held under the theme Modernization, an essential element for the independence of Parliament and the deepening of democracy. The week-long regional conference began today with the 9th Commonwealth Women's Parliamentarians Conference, hosted by Bahamian Transport Minister, the Honourable Glenys Hannah Martin. Today, women involved in the parliamentary process met in closed sessions discussing their political leadership, violence, and how it impacts their role. House Speaker, the Honourable Dr. Kendall Major, serves as the conference chair. He says the meeting brings together parliamentarians, clerks, and staff to collaborate and provide viable solutions to the many issues facing small legislatures in the region. Women parliamentarians from various Caribbean islands, including Antigua and Barbuda, Barbados, Bermuda, the British Virgin Islands, the Cayman Islands, Guyana, St. Lucia, Trinidad and Tobago, as well as the Turks and Caicos Islands, are attending the women's session this weekend. About 100 delegates arrived in the capital for that high-level parliamentary conclave. The Secretary General of the Commonwealth Parliamentary Association, Akbar Khan, paid a courtesy call on Prime Minister the Right Honourable Perry Christie at his Cable Beach office. Both the Secretary General and House Speaker, the Honourable Dr. Kendall Major, look forward to fruitful discussions.
The topics that we will discuss over the next week should certainly be very impactful for the delegates that are attending. And we trust that we will have lively, provocative debates on issues that deepen our democracy and certainly strengthening our parliament.
I look forward to the conference. I look forward to listening to the views of how parliaments, large and small, across the Caribbean, Americas and Atlantic region are seeking to engage and develop and deepen democracy in this region. And I'm very keen to share and experience those discussions and to also, when I go back to London, share those with other Commonwealth parliamentarians as to the practices that we can bring here and learn from here.
As he welcomed the Secretary General, Prime Minister Christie said the conference is significant for the country.
Where expectations of political leaders rise higher and higher and higher to the point where they mature into anticipation, where people have come to anticipate and to ask for matters that political leaders and political representatives sometimes find it very difficult to be able to meet such expectations. And so I think it's important for the maturation of the democracy that we have to have Commonwealth parliamentarians here in the Bahamas, and for hopefully Bahamians to be able to see and sense how important it is, not just to the Commonwealth and our being able to learn from each other, but to understanding even the workings of Parliament as we speak, because it's difficult. And it's going to be beneficial even to those members of Parliament who care to participate and to watch and be sensitized as to what happens in other places.